Hey guys, I'm Edward with Everything Kayak and Bicycle. Today we're going to do a quick walkthrough of an offering from Old Town. This is the Old Town Sportsman Autopilot 120. So guys, remember, if you do enjoy the videos, hit the notification to keep up to date on what we have going on. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Any questions or comments, whatever, that's what the comment section's for. And then give us a subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to check out everything else going on, stuff like that. So, the Old Town Sportsman Autopilot 120, little airplane, we'll let that roll through. This kayak's going to come in at 12 foot long. We are 37 inches wide on our beam there. And this 120 comes in at about 152 pounds. There is a 136, the longer version, that's 13.6, and still 37 on the width, and then comes in, they're saying about 158 pounds. So not a ton of difference there. We're gonna gain about 1.5 feet in length. So the biggest feature, obviously you can see out of the gate though, is the Minn Kota Autopilot. That is a 45-pound thrust motor and spot lock. You can hold position. We're gonna run this boat with that motor. With your controller, you're gonna be able to, manipulate position and all that kind of stuff. Right now, this would be up, so if we're in shallow, if we want to paddle a little bit, anything like that. And what they have is they have a T-handle here to the side of your cockpit. And what you're going to do to deploy it is just lock it down. We have a couple safety features on that unit that they've put in, and we'll walk through that. So one of those being, we do have a magnetic kill here. So when we separate that, as this hub comes up off of there, that would stop our motor operation. We have another proximity set up here for a fail-safe. And then to move this unit out, this one is not plugged in at the moment, but we do have a two-prong plug. Goes right into the hull of the boat. All your wiring is inside. But to pull this out, we've got our carry handle. We can see right here on top. We're gonna grab that. We're just gonna flip this up and then pull that out. So, you would disconnect this if you're gonna pull it all the way out, and that allows you to remove it completely from the kayak. Really, really neat setup. You've got a test and a battery meter right there on the front of it for you. They're saying regular use, we're gonna get 8 hours out of a 100 amp hour lithium. So regardless of who you're going with, lithium's really gonna help you cut your weight. 26, 28 pounds are readily available in the lithium world for a 100 amp hour lithium battery to operate these guys. It's a good option at the 100. That's just going to give you a lot of functionality, a lot of runtime. We're going to see a lot of the standard features with our carry handles up front. We do have some electrical pass-throughs on the hull there. We'll see those on both sides. So that's got a three-way. You can pull that out, cut your plugs, pull your wires through, and we'll see it on both sides of that hull ahead of that track that they've got on there. Now, if we do want to just hold straight, we're going to run this motor. This does have a rudder. It is a really large rudder. We got our backs drop here. This is going to go down, and we're going to have that. We're going to lift and drop that rudder from this assembly right here on the side of the hull, because if it goes down right, the handle will go. Flip the bungee up, hold it if you're not using it, but that is going to be controlled off of the feet. So these foot pegs are adjustable. We can move that to where we want, and that's how we're going to adjust that rudder. You're gonna get a lot better response out of just covering ground on that by using that rudder. If you do decide you want to take that motor out and not run with it, they do include a nice cover plate. This is gonna give you the option to just drop over the top of there and just close up that pocket if that motor is not in it. A lot of features we'll see that we're used to: flush mount rod holders. We've got 2 flush mounts forward facing ahead of the seat, and we have 2 flush mounts kind of cantered out but behind the seat like we're used to seeing. And we'll pop this up, we'll show you what we got going on underneath. So the seat is 2 positions. So we have a high and a low sit for this chair if you want to change your seating position. This here is just going to be a hatch. We see that from these guys. If I can even get it open. Yep, there we go. Just some access into the hull if you need to run anything, you want to store something. Just keep in mind that is open all the way through. So if we throw something in there, we're probably going to lose it. You do have the plug on the side here. underneath the seat, that's where we're going to hook up from our battery box. Your circuit breaker for your setup, your power line for your battery is on that box. We've got a strap that holds the box down, and then we've got a strap that's going to actually hold it closed. They've got some components in here, but you drop your battery, wire it in, pull your plug out, plug it in, and you are good to go. So again, the box is closed there, and then this one is just holding that box down into the Kayak, so we don't have to worry about anything there. Seat goes down, nice little buckle strap on the back. That's where we're gonna hold our seat down. So this was that cover plate. Stores really nice right back in the back. And then we talk about, we have some more track back here. It is pre-spec'd for a shallow water anchor system, i.e. micro anchor, but these little screws come out. Those are just to protect the threads. And we do have, what's nice is a little lip underneath there for carrying that. There's a drain plug there. So that's kind of a quick rundown. There is a compartment on the right-hand side of your seat. It's gonna be really hard to see on this angle, but it's got a little gasket on it. It's a really good place to keep the remote for your iPilot. So again, that is the Old Town Sportsman Autopilot 120. Comes in at 12 feet long, 37 inches wide. They're boasting about 152 pounds. Again, they do offer it in a 136, which is 13.5 feet, still 37 inches wide. They're talking 158 pounds. And that setup is standard with a Minn Kota iPilot motor. That gives you the spot lock capabilities and all that good stuff. So, cheers.